Hello, everybody, and welcome to our new series, Mortgage Ins and Outs, a Realtor.com series that explores the mortgage home buying process. Today, we are very lucky to have with us Amy Bonitatibus. And Amy, you are the Chief Marketing Officer for Chase Home Lending.
That's right.
I got it?
You got it.
Okay, excellent. So the topic of this video is Mythbusters, which, by the way, I really love because
Lots of them in the home buying world,
right?
right?
So I think the first one we're going to talk about is the whole 20% thing when you're buying a home. So let's bust that one first.
Biggest misconception actually in home buying is that you have to have 20% down. That's not true. And in fact, last year, the average down payment was 6%.
Wow, really?
So, yep, and among first-time home buyers, it's even lower, around that 3 to 4% range. So there's lots of different options for people, and do not look at down payment as a barrier. Certainly, that is something people need to invest in and know and expect as when you're looking to get that first home. But it should not be a barrier. It should be a goal.
So you can put down as little as like 3%,
As little as 3% down.
Oh, okay, fantastic. And let's talk a little bit about millennials, because I think as we're talking about Mythbusters, there's a lot of sort of, buzz around millennials. So are millennials the next generation of home buyers?
Actually, millennials are today's generation of home buyers. So they are accounting for one of the largest populations of home buyers today. Last year, it was roughly a third of all home buying was millennial home buying. And what's exciting about them is they're coming into the process much more educated, prepared, and knowing exactly what it takes to get a home, which we love, because that makes our job so much easier.
Why do you think that? Why do you think the millennials are perhaps more prepared than previous generations?
Look, I think they saw what we went through during the crisis with family, friends, neighbors, and they don't want that to repeat itself, certainly for them or anyone they know. So they really have spent a lot of time doing their homework, checking out those mortgage calculators. We have one on our site. You punch in a couple of, couple inputs, and then it says, here's how much you can afford. It's really easy.
So really, they're more educated because the tools on all the variety of sites are so prolific and available that they can really do really substantial research.
And interestingly, and while millennials really have an appreciation for all things digital, as do I.
Yes, me too.
I like to think of myself as an aspiring millennial, but oftentimes a mortgage is just as much as rent. So I'm always saying, don't pay rent when you can pay the same amount in a mortgage.
Yeah, truly, right? So let's talk about the third and final myth, which I think we've just dovetailed in perfectly. I personally certainly love going out to eat, definitely a foodie. So I think millennials assume that if they're buying a home, one of the reasons they probably are a little hesitant is they have to think lifestyle change. Right? They have to give everything up. So can you kind of talk to our millennial friends about that?
You don't have to give everything up.
Thank God.
Yes, and I am not one to be in the kitchen, hence the real scars on my hands. So I can appreciate the love for eating out, experiences, travel. Oftentimes, a rent and mortgage can be the same. But I think it's just the idea of I own a home now, and it really makes people believe that they have to change everything about their lifestyle. And that's not true. So the good news is you can still go out to eat, hit up all those restaurants you want to, and still take your trips too. Okay, great. Excellent. I feel better. So thanks, Amy. That was very helpful. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us for Mortgage Ins and Outs on the mortgage buying process. We hope you'll check out some of our other videos. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like or subscribe to our channel for more real estate content.